Check. What's up, everybody? Welcome to another Dokkan battle stream. Happy holidays to everybody. It is Christmas Eve here in Texas. It's about a couple hours away from Christmas, so happy holidays to everybody. What's up, Roland? How you doing? So tonight, what we're gonna do is we're counting down to Christmas while playing some Dokkan. I'm gonna do the easy A's for Future Gohan and the crossover units. So I'm gonna do that. And we'll see if the banner gives me some gifts or not. There's some LRs I don't have, so I could still hopefully maybe get something good from the banner, including the new Gohan and Trunks, maybe. We'll see. Once I finish both of them, that'll give me enough for about 3 rolls. We'll try that. Hopefully I finish it by the time we strike midnight, and then we'll see what happens. What's up, Nate? Happy holidays to you. You got 2 more hours on me, so you're about 4 hours away from Christmas. Let's see. Okay, so this is actually this event that's up. Let me take a look at this too. I hate this event. This is not my favorite event because I'm still confused over what conditions there are for the score. Like, the most that I know is you try to get as many effective units as possible, hopefully rainbowed, and then hopefully they all link together. And then it's also based on what your friends have, and hopefully they have theirs linked up, maybe rainbowed or whatever. This is not my favorite event. So I need to look at this too. I think Discord had this all set up. Let me see what the Dokkan Discord says about this. Check the image below for characters. Alright, so it's mostly the future units. So it looks like a lot of Future Gohan, Future Trunks, and then Cell. Alright, I guess. See Dokkan Bulletin for strategies. For reference on what to do, look out for during chain battle. HP, attack, and defense, yes. SA level, yes. Shared categories, types, and links, no. Being an advantageous character, yes. Belong to the advantageous category, yes. Connectors, HP, attack, and defense, yes. SA level, no. Shared categories, type, and link with supporters. 3 units picked mid-fight. HP, attack, and defense, no. SA level, no. Shared categories, type, and links among themselves. Wow, I had no idea about any of this, to be honest. 4 hours until Christmas for you? Nice. So you're on the West Coast too, then. Alright, let's see. Let's pick units here. Alright, so we'll throw... Let's see how many red units we can throw on here. Mostly Future Trunks, I'm guessing, so I guess I should throw as many of them as I can. How come he doesn't count? It's only that one Trunks that counted? There's more than one Future Trunks, what the fuck? I get the Future Gohans on here, I guess. I guess we'll throw him on there. I don't know, it's better. See, I'm confused. There's like some Future Trunks on here, and there's some that aren't. I really hate this mode. It's probably not even enough to get a full 10 out of this. It's definitely not. Should I even bother putting the Gohans on here? Or should I just make it all Trunks? I feel like that would be better for links and stuff, right? What would you just do those Gohans for now? So that's probably all for the red. Oh, there's another one. Okay. That should be all the reds, right? I'm not throwing that one on there. So I guess let's put Trunks on here. Xeno Trunks? I don't think Xeno Trunks counts. Let's put that Trunks. I'm surprised a lot of it said it didn't matter on SA. So SA level didn't matter that much, apparently. I don't know which Trunks to throw on here. We need to put one more. I guess we'll put a... throw that one on, whatever. I don't care. This is already annoying me. Alright, we'll go with this. Actually, I can change him back, right? Yeah, there we go. That's better. So now we gotta do the other side. Let me in. Alright, so we finished one side. Hopefully it kept it. I don't have to go through that again. There we go. Sweet. Let's go to the other side. So the super effectives were cells. Hold on. My neighbors are either shooting fireworks or shooting guns. I can never tell. I really hate Texas sometimes. Anyway, alright, let's see how many red units there are. More likely, it's either going to be Trunks or Cell's going to be my attacker. The thing is, like, they say effective, but if I remember right, most of the time they're neutral. So I don't think there's an effective type. It would just be category. I'm just going to throw a bunch of cells on here. I don't know how many red cells are part of this, but I feel like I can just throw cell in general. I've only seen one red so far. I'm just going to throw all these cells on here anyway. Is it just the one? I swear I've only seen one so far. Well, let me see. I think I should have at least one more cell to throw on here. Then we'll have 10 cells. I feel like that should be good. Let me throw this cell on there. All cells. One red. That kind of sucks. Is that really it? Let me see what... That image on Discord... I mean, there's other cells, but I don't know if they're super effective. All future Trunks for heroes? I mean... I'm gonna go with some of the future Gohans, since they were red. We'll just deal with that. It's fine. That's more for friends than it is for me anyway, so whatever. Alright, let's try it. Usually my goal is if I can get 100 mil, I'm happy. I'll just deal with it. So we can either do Trunks attack or Cell, because those will probably be my two most effective. We'll try Trunks. Let's see, who would connect better? So what did it say for connectors? Connectors with supporter. Being advantageous character. Belong to the... I mean, I think that's right. 4926. Ugh. 49,229. I guess that's fine. Whatever. This one probably not as good, but whatever. 51,326. Fuck it. Let's see. Normally I would pause to get a better look at what characters I'm choosing from, but I won't do it this time. I think we're gonna go Cells. So according to this, it's just among themselves. I always thought they had to be with the attacker, but I guess that doesn't matter then. Hey, 107. Not bad. That's good enough for me. It's probably not going to be super high, but, you know. Nowadays, I'm just happy if I can hit 100. Because it's so annoying. You know, I would do that too. That's fine. How high are we? 11 to 20%. Oh, we're at 11%. We're almost in 10%. That's not bad. I'm actually happy with that. It's not going to last. Like, I'm probably going to fall out of the top 20. Because I probably won't beat that score for the duration of the event. But you know what? I'm fine with that. I'm actually okay with that. Like I said, that is not my favorite event. We got some... Oh, 14 Dragonstones. Let's go. Not bad. Not bad at all. So now, we're going to go into the Easy A. So... I think the first one we're going to do is the crossover one. This one is interesting because it's one of those combo events where it's medals for 4 different units. So I think you're fighting one at a time though, not like all of them at the same time. And so you get all of their medals though during each stage. Let's see, so the weakness is the crossover category. So we're going to make a team based on that. I don't know if it really... Let me see. Let me see if it matters about typing. Okay, so once you get to 15, damage reduction 80% against strength types. And that's it. Okay, so we just can't have strength types. Alright, so let's look at the crossover category. So... the 2 leads for the crossover category are the Super Saiyan 4 Vegito and the Pan that came out recently. I think I could technically just use this team. Because I think almost all these units are on crossover. I do need to change out the 1 strength unit. So let's do this. Take him out. Because I think almost everybody fits in both categories. Like, most of the crossover are the same as the other category, so it's fine. I think leaving Trunks as the lead. If it gets bad enough, then I'll switch it. Who do I want to put here? I ended up missing one character from that category, which is kind of sad, but I didn't want to keep spending money on that banner. Hunter Iggy, what's up? Happy holidays to you. Who do I want to throw in from this? Let's see. You know what? Let me put Vegeta in this. Fuck it. Why not? That way, if I have to switch it up, I can always switch it up that way. Because the leader is either going to be Trunks or Vegito most of the time. There you go. Yeah, we can go with that. This shouldn't be very hard. Usually when they do these types of EZAs, they're not that hard. God damn. Key for days. I like the music. It's not the typical music. Is this from Super Dragon Ball Heroes? This isn't regular Dokkan music. Have you heard the news they're about to do Rurouni Kenshin anime series? I did see the news for that. That's pretty cool. I guess that's kind of in line with a lot of things that's been going on lately. Like, you got Bleach coming in fall of next year. Like I said before, you know, I'm a big Bleach fan, but we'll see how that goes. Because I know it's going to be animating the final arc. I don't know what they're doing for Kenshin, though. Like, I'm not a huge Kenshin fan. I've watched the movies, and I've seen Samurai X, the OVA, but I didn't really get into the series itself. The movies were really good. Like, the live-action movies. Like, for a live-action adaptation, I think the Rurouni Kenshin live-action movies are some of the best. And before anybody asks, I did not watch the Cowboy Bebop live-action. To be honest, I've never really been into Cowboy Bebop that much. Like, I'm not that big into it. So, I really haven't watched the anime, to be honest. So I didn't really have much to go on, even if I did watch the live action. I heard it's better if you didn't watch the anime, to be honest, but I didn't get around to watching it. Fitzula's... What's up? How you doing? Happy holidays. These crossover units are actually really good. Like, I actually have a lot of fun using these squads. That's part of the reason why I was willing to go ham on that banner, was because it was all these new units that I didn't have yet. Like, normally on that type of banner, I wouldn't go super ham, but when you've played for this long, like almost since the beginning of the game, a lot of the banners nowadays have so many units you already have. So at that point, you're pulling maybe the 1 or 2 new units that are on that banner, and like that's it. Everything else on there is a dupe. And then the more and more you play, you start having all those units rainbowed. Then it's like, well, there's even less of a reason to pull on a regular banner. Heroes releases so many new units that it's like it's one of the few opportunities where it's almost a whole banner, especially with it being guaranteed one featured unit when you do a multi. Like, it's one of the best opportunities to at least get a new unit. It's a good thing you didn't watch it because it was horrible. I've heard a lot of people talk about it. I think a lot of it has to do with people that are huge fans of the anime, though. Not that it's not valid, like, it's totally valid. That's why most live-action adaptations are so bad. But at the same time, if it's someone that hasn't watched the anime before, you know, there's nothing for them to base it on. So I think, in that sense, it would have been better for people that hadn't watched the anime. Do you think we'll get the same English cast from Rurouni Kenshin anime from 2000? I don't know. That's a good question. I have no idea. It depends on what studio does it, you know? Like, if it's the same studios, then maybe. Like, there's a lot of different factors that go into that kind of stuff. I summoned on the Christmas banner and rainbowed Physical Blue Kaioken Goku and Evolution Blue Vegito. Rainbow Tech Vegito Blue got my Evolution Blue Vegeta to 90%. Nice. That must be on global. Right now, JP's doesn't really have a whole lot going on. We had the Android banner, and those androids are fun. I am so happy I got the 17 and 18. I don't know if I'm going to get a chance to show them on stream, but playing Android category... Actually, no, I can. I'm playing with them when we do the Gohan EZA. Androids are really fun. I EZA'd the friend point androids. They're pretty nice. They're pretty nice. Like, I like the changes they did with them. One of the biggest gripes with them was defense, because they had none, because they're such an old unit, right? So that was one of the major things, is they added defense on them. That's really all I needed, because since I have physical androids, I think they're best partners. You know, they're among their best partners. So there's a lot of options when it comes to androids. Like, you have all the 17s and 18s, as well as the, you know, combo 17, 18s. You have 16s, and then you have cells, and then you can throw in 13. There's actually some really good android units. If this does really well, we could get a Rurouni Kenshin app game or console game. I mean, they've made Kenshin games before. I generally don't see why they wouldn't. Well, actually, now that I think about it, it's probably more than likely what's going to happen is they'll do collaborations with existing mobile games. I could see that happening more than them trying to create a new game. Like, starting up a new game actually is kind of hard, and you're having to hope that the game does well. I would say from a company standpoint, in my opinion, it would be much better for them to go and license Kenshin to other games as like a collaboration. That would probably be the way they would go, rather than trying to make a new mobile game. Like gacha game, probably not. Console game, maybe, but it depends. It would have to be something on the newer consoles if they did. And knowing how Japan is, they're Sony centric, it would have to be on PS5, I would imagine. You know, now that you mentioned, I don't think I've seen Kenshin collaboration on too many games. Like, at least none that I played. Like, the games that I play, I haven't seen a Kenshin collab. And I've seen some old anime get collaborations. Like, Grand Summoners, they did a Yu Yu Hakusho collaboration, and I don't think there's been anything new for Yu Yu Hakusho in forever. Grand Blue Fantasy did Slayers. I think it's been a while since they did anything with Slayers, but they had an anniversary recently, so that's probably why. Grand Blue Fantasy also did Sakura Wars, which is pretty old, and I'm pretty sure hasn't had anything too recent. I think Sakura Wars had a game. I think there was a Sakura Wars game on PS4. Good luck getting a PS5. Yeah, I know, right? I gave up. I was hype about it like when it first came out, but then after a while I was like, you know what? This is really hard to get one, and there's not enough games that I want to play that warrants me losing sleep trying to get one. I mean, as it is, like, I didn't play too many games on my PS4. Like, I have 2 PS4s, but it was mainly for tournaments that I run. Me, myself, I barely played on there. Like, if I look at the games played on there and the hours played, it's going to be mostly tournament play. Like, all the fighting games and all the people in the tournaments playing on those games is going to way outnumber the amount of hours that I played on there. I played Danmachi, Memoria Freeze, and Konosuba Fantastic Days, and I don't think that they have done a collab with Kenshin. Yeah, I play both these games too. Danmachi definitely has not. Danmachi... Actually, I just recently uninstalled Danmachi. One of these days I'll probably reinstall it. I had fallen out of playing it. I got tired of... It wasn't... I liked playing Danmachi, but it was really repetitive. Even more so than usual. I wasn't too invested in the new story events that they try to pump out, and you know, war games over and over again kind of grinded me down. Plus, I didn't like how the power creep was. New units were way better at, you know, base level versus maxed out older characters. That was starting to annoy me. So I just got tired of it and I uninstalled it for now. I'll probably reinstall it when it gets closer to the anniversary or something. JT Prime, Merry Christmas to you too. Thank you for the sub. Hope you have a good holidays. Konosuba, I'm having a lot of fun playing. I am waiting for the Overlord collaboration to come to global. That's what I'm waiting for. I saw it on JP and I got super excited for it. So I've been saving up pretty much all my gems waiting for that. I know it's gonna be a while, but I've already been saving and waiting for it. Like, I'm happy that Albedo is free. At least I hope she stays that way. I know in JP she's free, and that's my favorite Overlord character. So that helps. But then there's like 6 characters, I think, that you have to summon for. That's gonna be a pain in the ass. If it's all on one banner, I guess that's not too bad. If it's separate banners, that's gonna be terrible. But that's what I'm trying to save up for. Like, I'm excited for that. What about Kenshin Dynasty Warriors? That could probably happen. They've done a lot of different animes as a Dynasty Warriors style game. It depends on how much of a media push and how much they want to put out there. But, I mean, it's obviously not going to be the studio doing it. It's whoever they license it out to. And they're going to decide what they want to do with the title once they get the rights. I feel like the easiest thing that's going to happen is, you know, the rights gets licensed out to specific mobile games, and then they'll do collaborations. That's how I see it happening, probably leading up to the anime release. Bleach has its own game, so you know that's easy. I don't think Bleach would license out to do collabs with other games, although it would be kind of epic if they did. I always wanted them to try to do some kind of collaboration with Dragon Ball after they did the One Piece Dragon Ball crossover, but then that's like been like the only time something outside of Dragon Ball did a crossover with Dokkan Battle, so probably not. Don't play Isekai Slime Memories. The game has gotten extremely pay-to-win heavy. They're pumping out banners after banners with no free gems. Yeah, no, I've already been playing that game. Like, I'm okay playing it. I still have fun playing it. Like, I just do what I can. I've bought one thing in the game, and that was like the beginner's pack. That's still like the only good pack they've ever released. The biggest problem with that game is, yeah, it's fairly pay to win, but it's only for certain things. So the only thing that they've done was that Jubilee event. That's the only thing that's, you know, comp based. Everything else is pretty much solo play. It's just a matter of how well you can do things, how fast you can clear things. So the only pay to win portion right now was that event. If they do more like that, that'll probably be a problem later on. But so far, for elements in the game, if you get one of the newer units to unlock, you know, to make them really, really powerful, you need like 1 or 2 refinements in them, unfortunately. They're still fairly strong at, you know, 0, but to unlock a lot of their potential, you kind of need to get 1 or 2 dupes in them, unfortunately. Same with all the base 5-star characters. I've gotten lucky and I've gotten quite a few to 2 refinements, and they are fairly strong with 2 refinements. They're comparable with the free-to-play hundreds, but yeah. Bleach only does a Strike the Blood collab, which is basically the same thing as like Dokkan collabing with Super Dragon Ball Heroes. It's the same, within the same family, since you know that's Kubo's other manga. From what D-Free said, the reason why we don't get other collabs is due to IPs, is due to money. Yeah, it's always about money. They don't want to pay anybody. Which You know, Dragon Ball is still the biggest one, so I could definitely see Toei, and well, it's probably not up to Toei. It's Katsuki and Bandai. They just don't want to pay for it, which makes sense. You know, why pay if you don't have to? They still get #1 in the shop occasionally. They're still like top 10 grossing for a game that's like almost 7 years old. What happened to Saint Seiya, the anime series? I was never into Saint Seiya. I really couldn't tell you. I was never a Saint Seiya fan. So this is a Saint Seiya game. I always see ads for it. Keep trying to push me to play it, but no. I saw Legends has that new, was it new Gogeta? So I briefly reinstalled it. I did one rotation, nothing. Well, I guess not nothing. I got some SSRs, but it wasn't anything to write home about. I don't think I'm going to be able to get enough to do another full rotation. I might try to do a few more, or a couple more multis and see if I get lucky. But I don't really play Legends. I think what's crazy was some of these cards, the crossover cards, since they're Super Saiyan 3, these suckers are going to be really good on the Super Saiyan 3 category if I ever decided to do something with that. Next year, it'd be interesting to see what they do with Easy A's for that. The Lion's Sin of Pride. Thank you for following. Happy holidays. Hope you're having a good one. I'm guessing you must be an Escanor fan. Escanor is the best. You love the LR Gohan and Trunks. They look really cool. Their animation is pretty hype, and you know that's the same with like all the newer cards. All the newer cards in Dokkan get all these hype animations. We'll try a few summons, see if we get lucky. I've already done 2. I did 2 multis already, and I got the androids, which is the other featured LR. So I don't know if I'm gonna get any luck, because I might have already used it getting an LR. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. That's what we're gonna see. I think one of the last times I summoned on one of these LR banners was when the physical Angel Vegeta came out, and the featured units was him and the really old Majin Vegeta. And I did like 2 or 3 summons, and of course I get the Majin Vegeta. That tends to happen a lot to me. When it comes to those banners, if it's 2 LRs, it's usually like the new one and like an old one, and they love to give me the old one. You got them first summon, nice. Yeah, I can't remember if it was the first or second summon when I got androids. I just know that I only did 2, and I got, you know, I got some LRs, so I can't really complain, because, you know, that's really good luck. But at the same time, it's like, if you're going to give me the LR, why couldn't you give me the new one? I think now my my androids are 3 paths. So they're almost rainbowed. So it wasn't terrible. Like I can at least use the dupe. What's worse is when you have rainbowed LRs and then you get, you know, a dupe of them and you can't do anything with that card. Like I have 2 useless dupes of Goku Frieza. I've got a useless dupe of Beerus. I've got one of the AGL Gohan. What the hell? Is she on this? You know what? Fuck it. We'll roll with it. I trust it. It suggested it. We'll trust it. I mean, we're one-turning everything so far. I don't think it's going to matter too much. I think the one... I usually like to try to summon on LR banners. Usually when it's gold coins, though. This one kind of sucks because it's blue coins, but it's double rate. So I guess that's the trade-off, is it's a higher chance to get the LRs, but you're getting blue coins. Normally, I'll summon a lot more when it's yellow coins or gold coins. Because I like to try, you know, to have the 500 ready or when it's a unit that I want to get. I recently bought one. I bought the Tech Gohan. So I think now I'm missing Janemba, Hit and Goku, obviously Future Gohan and Trunks, those 3, and movie Broly Trio. I think that's it. I feel like that's it. I don't know. I'll have to go back and look. I think there's someone after Barlot. Oh yeah, so something funny. So for the for the holidays, I went to go visit my sister and her family, and my brother-in-law's family is in town from England, and they're they like to play Scrabble. Now I used to play a lot of Scrabble a lot too, so I'm a little bit competitive at it, but my brother-in-law's sister is really competitive at it. So it was me, my brother-in-law, his sister, not my sister, his sister, and her son were playing Scrabble. We get about maybe 4 words in for each person. Like, I think it was the 4th word for each of us. That was the round we were on. He gets into an argument with his sister about words that are valid or not, because he used like some Scandinavian word. It was scald with a K. So like the scald that I know, like scalding hot, is SCALD. He used SKALD, which was in the dictionary. It counted as a word, but the meaning of it was it's the Scandinavian word for poet. And so they were arguing about whether or not that should be valid, because it's not an English word. I was just like, I don't really care. If it says it's valid in the dictionary, I'm like, that's fine. I really don't care. But they just kept arguing about it, and then my brother-in-law got pissed off, and he's like, I'm not playing with you anymore, and he left. And so that made the rest of the game really awkward. I ended up winning, but like, it was really weird. Like her son was kind of out of it when my brother-in-law left, and then she just didn't care. I think her and her brother used to fight a lot all the time, and so she's just kind of whatever, which I thought was funny. But yeah, that was interesting. I'm supposed to go back over tomorrow for actual Christmas. Like, today was just Christmas Eve, dinner. I brought over the presents for everybody since I'm not going to wake up early enough. Like, you know how little kids are. They're going to wake up probably, let's see, what time is it now? It's 10:30. They'll probably wake up in a few hours and be like, it's Christmas. She'd be like, yo, you need to go to sleep. I'm not going to be there, so I left the presents for them there. They can open it in the morning. When I go over later, they can tell me if they like them or not. I don't even know. I know they like Pokemon, so I bought them Pokemon plushies. I'm sure it'll be fine. It's whatever. But hey, that's Christmas. That's family bonding, right? Fight over Scrabble. Or whatever board games. I'm glad it wasn't like Monopoly. They're arguing like that over Scrabble. I can imagine how much worse it would have been if it was Monopoly. Although I love Monopoly. Monopoly is my favorite board game. I have like 7 different types of Monopoly because I like collecting the different types for the pieces. And sometimes what I'll do is I'll just have like all the pieces there and people get to pick whatever piece they want instead of it just being all the traditional pieces and everyone fighting over like the car. I think the latest one I bought was the Animal Crossing one. Which I was a little disappointed that the pieces weren't like villagers. I think instead of the villagers, it's like tools. I would have rather it have been like actual villagers. That would have been cool. Same with Street Fighter. I wish it was actual Street Fighter characters instead of it just being like trinkets. But I have like Street Fighter, I have Legend of Zelda, Pokemon, Animal Crossing, the traditional one, and I think I have a few others that I don't remember off the top of my head. What are you gonna do for Christmas? Just hang out with family, having dinner. Like I have extended family that's here, so we have a dinner tomorrow with my brother-in-law's family, and then Sunday we're doing another one with my mom's side of the family. I'm actually playing Legends to try and pull the Ultra Gogeta. Yeah, that's the only reason why I reinstalled it. Which kind of sucks that it came so fast after the Trunks and the Goku Vegeta. Because I spent so much trying to get both of them. I got the Goku Vegeta, but I didn't get the Trunks. Like, if I grinded, I probably could grind story enough to get more. Did you maybe one more round of step ups? Oh shit, whatever. I'd already fucked that up, that's fine. Should be fine. Well, good luck to you. And everybody else that's trying to get him. It looks pretty cool. I saw they have that new summoning animation. I guess that's one thing, like I never understood with the animations. It's like they're all basic, or not basic, but they're all generic in terms of what you're getting for the most part. Like this new animation's finally one that signifies that you're getting, you know, Gogeta. I don't know if it's moving forward like for that new rarity, that's the animation that comes out. Cause like even for the Legends Limited units, you didn't know based off the animation if you were getting one or not. And I always thought that was kind of annoying. I kind of wish it gave you more of a clue that you were getting one. I mean, maybe there is, but like out of the animations that I had, I didn't see which one signified it. Or what about the Broly one? Did the Broly one signify it? I don't know. That was one thing in Dokkan that used to piss me off. Like before they changed to the more current animations, that Shenron animation, which was like super cool and super rare, didn't mean shit. All it meant was you're getting an SSR. It didn't even mean you're getting, you know, Dokkan Fest exclusive, featured, or, you know, LR. It didn't matter. It was just you're getting an SSR. Because I've seen people get them on friend point summons back in the day, and it was for a damn statue. Like, I remember seeing that back then. I think I remember when I got Shenron animation, it was for some shitty unit. Do you have vacation for work? I just have today and tomorrow off. I go back on Monday. I don't even think I get anything for New Year's off. I think today and tomorrow are my last days off for the year. Because let's see, today is the 24th, so... Actually, I think I get Friday off. I think I get... Actually, no, today is Friday. So I had yesterday. Had yesterday and today off. So I'm getting confused on days. It was yesterday and today. We don't get New Year's Eve off. And the New Year's Day is on Saturday. So yeah, today's the last vacation day I have or the last day off that I have until next year. I didn't see a calendar for next year. I wonder... No, we're probably not getting that Monday off. That'd be the 3rd. Yeah, probably not. First holiday of the year is usually... Is it Veterans Day? What is that holiday they call it? Or is it President's Day? I know that there's one day that's celebrated in January and there's one celebrated in February that we usually get off. I forgot which was which. One of them I think is like President's Day, and I don't remember what the other one is. President's Day is in February. Sounds about right. I just know there's another day in January. Is that Lincoln Day? And I don't remember. There's so many like random holidays that I'm like, is this a real holiday? It just feels like something that government just made a holiday so they just like not be at work. They're definitely only in America. Like that's the thing. Is like if it's something that's only celebrated here, I'm just like, this is not a real holiday. This is just people didn't want to work. That's how I feel about it. It's like when it's a holiday that's only celebrated here, I'm just like, is this a real holiday? Now obviously for things like Independence Day or Thanksgiving, you know, it's different for us than other countries, you know, and other countries celebrate. Like Canada has their own Thanksgiving and other places do something similar. You know, that's different. When it's something like, you know, President's Day, that's not a real holiday. MLK? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, maybe it is. Sounds about right. Like most of the time I'm not even paying attention to what the holiday is. I'm just like, oh, I get a day off, sweet. That's usually how I feel when I see a day off. It is MLK Day? Okay. Makes sense. King of Fighters did a collab with WWE on the mobile app game. Do you think we will get more collab WWE with other app games? No. I really don't. I don't know how that even came about, to be honest. That is so off the wall, and I've never seen them collab with anybody else. Like, they have their own mobile game. That's why I was super shocked to see them collabing, and with all companies, they did it with fucking Netmarble. That was really odd. Like, I think out of any game, that was probably the only game they could collab with, because when you really think about it, their characters make no sense in other games. When you really think about it, like, they're wrestlers, so most of the time they're just fighting, right? So in that sense, King of Fighters makes more sense than other games, because you're just fighting in those games as well. Like, them in, like, Dragon Ball, I don't know if that would work out or make any sense. Granted, a lot of those storylines didn't make sense either. Like, Rock versus Orochi really would not have worked out that well. So I don't know what Rock would do against Broly. But you know, he would have been talking shit. Maybe try to get in his head. I don't know. Whatever. It would be interesting, but I highly doubt it. I don't think that would happen again. Them with King of Fighters was probably like the best case scenario for them to even have a collab, and I just, it doesn't feel likely for that to happen with another game. I'm also wondering how much that cost, license-wise. WWE is usually pretty tight-knit with their properties, especially when it comes to, you know, like Cena or The Rock or Undertaker. Like, that to me was kind of crazy. But you know, now it's really cool, because now when I play All-Star, I can have my team of, you know, Baiken, Jin Kazama, and The Rock. How many games can you say you can have a lineup like that? It's pretty rare. Alright, so we finished that one. Actually, hold on. Was there missions? There's probably missions. Oh no, these missions are based off me leveling up. Yeah, fuck that. I'm not doing that right now. That shit's expensive. That's the downfall for when they do events like this. I have 4 different units I can level up. To be honest, Karoli, I would definitely finish easying. The 2 girls, I think, are mostly buffers. Barlot, I think, is okay, but Karoli I think is the best of the group, so he's probably be the one that I work on if I do it. But for now, let's go ahead and do the Gohan. It's going smooth sailing, pretty fast. It's 11 o'clock. We're gonna have to pick an androids team here. Get rid of crossover, get rid of that one. Alright, weakness is androids. And int and physical. That pretty much takes out Cell. Both LR cells, basically. I can't use. Alright. So let's look at Androids then. Shit. If it's physical and that means I can't use the physical LR androids. That's garbage. I can't use MVP 17 either. Fuck. Alright, now I have to rethink things because this is ugh. Can't wait for version Z to come to global. I've been relying on modding the game for so long that I have been getting sick of the game, so it'll rejuvenate my love for the game. I think one of the biggest issues people had with version C is the emulation. Like, not even talking about like modding. I know a lot of people that played it through an emulator, and so it really sucked for them that they just totally lost their accounts at that point if they didn't make a code. See, at least for global, people know ahead of time the either transfer, make a code, or whatever to be ready for it. JP didn't get that at all. JP just got screwed over with that, which kind of sucked because there's a lot of people I knew that had legit accounts on emulators that just totally lost them because, you know, they just kind of said, hey, yeah, emulator doesn't work anymore. Sucks to be you. Like, I understand why they did it, but I think it was still really shitty. Like, you could have at least given some kind of warning to some people because, you know, a lot of people spent a lot of time on that stuff, you know? Alright. Let's see. We're going to do Android. So, you know, I'm going to leave... Okay, we'll take off this cell. We'll leave Androids on here until 20. And then we'll figure out who to replace them with. Because the reduction against physical doesn't start until 20. And then we can see who we want to put there in their place. I mean, I could replace them now if I felt like it. I could, but I really like having them in here. I guess I can remove them from leader. We can put 13 or Super 17. I guess we do Super 17 leave. That's so many tech units. The fuck. I'm gonna leave LR androids in there for now, and then I'm gonna replace them probably with 13 or something. Like I said, there's a lot of options that you have with androids. That's why, like, even though it seems like it would be a lot having to not be able to use two different types, but there's just so many that it's not that big a deal. Yeah, we'll go with this. I think the biggest problem is going to be friend unit, because I think most of the time it's going to try to point me toward androids. Unless there's a lot of 13s. Okay, well, shit. Here we go. Rumor is that Google Play games are coming to Windows 11, so they might add Dokkan to it. Yeah, I've heard that too. That was supposedly the solution, but I think it's just it didn't have enough time for JP players to be able to do it. LR Physical Cell needs an EZA. He's in that wave that should be upcoming for EZAs. He's what, second wave, right? Because they finished up first wave LRs, so they should be on second wave. He has a lot of hit points. I just noticed that. This is a lot of hit points. Is this still like first stage? Yeah, so they're doing some nice damage now. You know, all things considered, them being super old, free to play. See, look at that. That's nice. I fully enjoy seeing that. That's the main reason why I was so happy they were getting an easy. Is like, I always liked having them paired together, but it was not worth it because they were such a liability. Like, they couldn't take a hit. They weren't dealing enough damage. Like, I think before the Easy A, they were barely breaking a mil, if at all. And they would have to crit. I think most of the time they were hitting for like 800k. I also need to work on the Easy A's for those 17s. I haven't worked on them. Should I do this? So one thing, what's cool and bad at the same time with the active skills, it's cool that they have them. It's cool that they're voiced, but when you've heard them a lot, you kind of want the option to be able to skip it. That's gonna have to be a quality of life change they have to add at some point. It's kind of the same thing when it comes to these super animations. I love seeing them, but then after a while, when you've seen like so many of them, especially when you're grinding, you just kind of want to skip them at some point. At some point, I feel like you're going to need to add that. Oof. Look at all this key. Look at this. This is ridiculous. Wow. Yeah, that's crazy. That's so much key. You can skip active skill animations already? Really? I didn't see a skip. Like, do you mean skip when the active animation is going, or is it something you have to put in the settings? You have to go into the settings and do it. You can do it when while you're in the fight. Okay. I'll look at that later. I just kind of like... I like to have the option of whether or not to be able to watch it or not, is the thing. Like, if it's an option in settings where I just turn off all of them, I don't know if I want that. I would have rather, like... In other games, when you see the animation, there's a skip button that you can press. Like, I know that's just being nitpicky, but... That's kind of more what I would have liked. Rather than totally turn everything off. Like here, there'd be like a skip button up in the top corner. That way I can decide whether or not I just want to watch it or not. Because there's some like take for instance, like if I get the active skill for Rose, the Int Rose, that's really rare to get. Because it's like, it takes so long to get it to come out and everything. And that's like one of my favorite music, so that I would always watch have happen. But like, this one with the Tech 17A team, that happens all the time, right? That's because that's turn 1. The first turn they show up, active skill. Because it turns it all off. Yeah. See, that's the thing. I don't think I want to turn it all off. Because I would like to have the option to be able to watch ones that I want to watch and just skip what I don't want to see. So I probably won't turn that on. Hey, what's up, Vanessa? How are you? Happy holidays. Hope you are doing well. We're counting down to Christmas. And then we'll see if Santa gives me some good pulls or not. Got about a little less than an hour to go. Some of y'all might not stick around enough time for the summons, but that's all right. Y'all can watch how the summons go on YouTube. And we're gonna try to see if we can get lucky and see if Santa gives me Future Gohan and Trunks or not. You know, I didn't think they were gonna make this Gohan this tanky. That's a lot of life bars. This is only stage 5. Like, I get it, but at the same time, why? It's just Future Gohan. I mean, I was happy to hear that he was gonna easy A, because I was like, okay, so now he's useful. Finally. Because I feel like this Future Gohan has always been disrespected. Like, even when he came out, I don't think anybody really wanted him. Like, he was one of those category leads that everybody was just kind of like, eh, I guess. Because he was like the only category lead for it. It was kind of like Ultimate Gohan, that strength Ultimate Gohan. Like, he was the category lead, but nobody really wanted him. Same to you. Thanks, Vanessa. Currently grinding CC to try and pull Gogeta. I have tons of story to grind, so I'm good. Yeah, I have quite a bit of story, since I don't really do anything in the game. Like, I'm pretty sure I can grind out, you know, at least one more rotation, I think. Because it's 3+1, so it's not too bad. It's not like the usual ones. So it shouldn't be too hard, I think, to grind out 3 steps. I probably only do one more rotation too and see if I get them or not. I'll do a pull with you after you're done grinding. I mean, it's gonna be a little while. So I'm planning to wait till Christmas, so got about 50 minutes. Like, let me think. What am I doing in all the games right now? Konosuba, I'm saving. Like, I do a few summons here and there on a new banner if I like the unit. Like, I got the Christmas Darkness. I thought she looked hella cute, so I went for her and I got her. Other than that, though, I'm probably waiting until Overlord comes out. I'm just gonna wait. This guy has been kicking my ass so bad. They had the Xeno Desco, which Desco is one of my favorite characters in Disgaea. So when they had that version, I was like, okay, I went all in trying to get her. It took me so long to get her. I was so mad. I was so triggered, and I really shouldn't have. Like, the thing is with that game, it's a lot like Dokkan, where if you miss the unit when they come out, they're just going to bring them back for another banner. But I was so triggered that I didn't get her, that I just kept going. And I almost pitied for her, which would have been crazy. Because that's like 20 summons, 20 multis to pity. About to hop off so I can relax at work and play some Sonics to have a Merry Christmas. You too, man. Thanks for joining the stream. Have a happy holidays. So yeah. I think I'm just gonna save up and wait until there's a few units coming up, or should be coming up, that I really want to get. There's a Overlord Laharl, or is he Overlord? I think he's called either Overlord Laharl or King Laharl, one or the other. I'm waiting for him, and Trier. I think she's like La Pucelle Tactics. It's another game within the family of games. Those are the two characters I'm kind of waiting on. More than likely the Laharl will come out first, so I'm going to try to go for him. And then if I do get him, then save up and wait for Priere. There's a few other units that look pretty cool that I wouldn't mind going for, but in order to not spend too much, I should really try to focus on one or the other. Or just like a couple instead of all of them. There were some units that came out this month that I tried to get, I failed, and that made me realize I cannot be trying to go for every character. It's way too much. So that's pretty much what I made up my mind on. That's probably the one game that I'm spending the most money on too. Mainly because I'm a huge fan of Disgaea, so that's part of the reason why. Like, Konosuba I have no attachment to. Overlord I do, so That's why I'm waiting for that. Final Fantasy hasn't really been a lot going on. Like, Final Fantasy wise, I usually only care about Final Fantasy 7. So there hasn't been a lot going on with 7. I'm not on 20, I'm only on stage 7. This is actually taking a lot longer because of how tanky fucking Gohan is. Like, what the hell, man? Let's see, how many life bars is that? It's 11 or is that 10? It's either 10 or 11. It's too many is what it is. Like, why are you so tanky? And this is just for now. Like, eventually I'm going to have to get rid of physical androids. At first I thought it was going to be hard to wait until midnight, but it might take me longer than midnight. This is a lot of health bars. Yeah, and Cell's type disadvantage, that doesn't help. $17 is not working out well here. I think it's because of Cell. I don't think Cell lead is good for this. I should definitely not take a Cell friend. Gundam Cable, Merry Christmas to you too. Hope you're having a good holidays. Let's go with that. That'll work. That'll work. For those of y'all new in the channel, if you're following, I have some follower emotes that you can use. You don't have to be subbed. Which one are they? I forgot which is which. I have two sets. I have like some newer emotes for subs, and I have follower emotes. I don't remember which is which. I'm just gonna do all of them. Diogo Rodriguez size? I'm sorry I'm butchering that name. What's up? How you doing? Merry Christmas to you too. Let's move androids together. We gotta keep the androids together while we're here. I got it right? Really? It didn't sound right the way I said it. Good old 2015 Dokkan days? Yeah. Good old days. The good old days with guaranteed SR multis. +1 key leads. +1 key leads or 30% attack leads. Those were not good times. Who are you kidding? Those were not good times. It was good times in that it was early in the game and you could do things. And like you could actually stun the bosses and seal them and do shit to them. Those were the fun times. I actually am not happy with how you can't do anything to bosses. Like, I understand why they did it, but it's super annoying. The glorious Ginyu Force banner? Oh my god. Hope it snows here soon? Where? I've had enough of snow. I've had enough snow for a lifetime. I'm in Texas. We can't handle snow. I'm cool with never seeing snow again. Last February was so bad, I never want to see snow again. Nuking AGL Super Saiyan 3 with Tech Cell. Nuking was fun back in the day. Nuking was really fun back in the day. What's up, Pence? Merry Christmas to you too. Or a freeze. Yeah, no kidding. Like, I've seen so many people on my timeline complain about we have the AC on during Christmas. Yeah, that does kind of suck. But you know what really sucks? Is not having power and it freezing. I'd much rather deal with having the AC on right now versus what we had to deal with in February. Like, I am still so mad at what we had to go through. Like, all this other shit, like, I don't care. If we have a warm fucking Christmas, you know what? Fine. I'm happy with that. Last February was so bad. I was like, I'd never want to deal with anything remotely close to that ever again. Like, what's funny is I bought a space heater, but I totally didn't think about what I was buying. I bought an electric one, and I'm like, why did I buy this? The reason why I even thought about it was because my heater wasn't working either. So when the power came back on, I had no heat anyway. And that's the reason why I thought about buying this, because I couldn't buy it at the time. But now that I think about it, it's like, now that my heater's working, I'm like, there's no point for this stupid space heater now. I guess if I wanted to heat my room and I don't want to turn on the heater, but at the same time, I'm like, nowadays, fuck it, I would just turn on the heater. I need to get a gas-powered one or something. I'll probably do that some other time. I don't feel like buying that now. Although I should buy it ahead of time just in case, you know, we get another stupid freeze or something. I'm here in Texas, and it did snow in February, but we didn't have a power outage. I think it was mostly Houston and South Texas that had to deal with it. I think if you were further north, you didn't have to deal with it. Like, I don't think Dallas had to deal with it. He is so fucking tanky. I wonder if I need to put some more strength units. I feel like I want to put Cell on here. Like, maybe put Strength Cell. I don't know. We'll keep going with this. We'll see how it goes. How's Christmas Eve? Spent time with family. Got to watch my brother-in-law and her sister argue over Scrabble. That was interesting. I think it's funny watching siblings interact, because a lot of the time I see them fighting, because like her kids fight almost exactly the same as she did with her brother, and I thought that was funny. Me and my sister weren't like that, but I think me and her are also both a lot more easygoing. Like, we're not as high strung, I guess. I just thought that was funny. Like, her and her brother were arguing so much over Scrabble, of all things, that he got pissed off and he left. He left the game. He just like rage quit and left. Which is funny because he was winning at the time. And he got so fed up that he just left the game. Like, you gotta be really mad to where it's like, you're winning the game, but you know what? I don't want to deal with this. I'm gone. You're like, alright, cool. I thought that was really funny. My Android 21, I don't know if I finished working on her. I got her medals, because I did the Easy A. I don't know if I finished working on her. Maybe I should look at mine. Holy shit, 3 mil. Damn, I should look at mine. 3 mil. Yeah, hold up. I need to look at my 21. So I was thinking about her since she'd be type advantage, but I didn't think she was doing that much. Holy shit. Let's see, did I work on my 21? I didn't get her to SA 15. Should I do that now? Hey, 2 of them worked. You know what? I'll take it. We can use these. That's fine. Sounds like he got pretty salty. It wasn't even him being salty. They were just arguing and mad. Like I said, he was winning. So I don't know why he left. He just didn't want to argue with her anymore, apparently. And I was like, okay, I guess. Oh, I didn't put her at 15 either. You know what? Let's see. Let's see if I get lucky with any of these. Oh shit, 3 of them worked. Can we get lucky and get the last 2? 1. You know what? I'm happy with it. That's not bad. So let's put... We're gonna put 21 on the squad. I guess I feel like I need more firepower. Cause like he is so tanky. I'm not really worried too much about defense at this point. I just wanted to move faster. Like, I feel like I'm not doing it. Like, these 2 guys aren't doing enough damage right now. Like, they're barely hitting... They're not even hitting a mill. So... I mean, it would also help if they were linked up together, but... I think even still, it wouldn't be that much more damage. So let's go with 21. I think I'm gonna go with Cell. Add more strength units. And at some point I'm going to have to replace physical androids. I don't know who I'm going to replace them with right now. Probably 13. He'd probably be the main Dokkan Fest exclusive that I would dump in here. Because I can't use another physical unit. I mean, there's the other 17 also. Well, we'll see. We still got like about 10 more levels to go before we get to that point. I guess it's that board game rage? I know, right? Look, board game serious business. I really like this lineup. When I get this lineup, it's pretty cool. Look at how much key there is. There's so much. Like, everybody gets their 18 so easily. One of my friends was complaining about the free androids EZA, like their buff wasn't very good, and I was like, I think it's pretty good for them. You have to remember they're free to play. Like, especially considering how they were before the EZA, I think it was a pretty good buff. I think he changed his tune after we started talking about how they were like, you know, they weren't that great. Like, they got power crept pretty early. Alright, let's see how much mine does. 4 mil? Let's go. Is that crit? Alright, this is what I want to see. I want to see what this cell does. Okay, yeah, that's good. I'm happy with that adjustment. We definitely needed more reds on the squad. I'm trying to think which EZA this reminds me of. Because there's been a few that are like this, where it's like, it's not difficult in terms of it, you know, being hard. It was more difficult in terms of there's so many life bars that you have to go through. Like, he's not hitting hard, which we'll see what happens when I get to stage 20 and he gets his buffs, but I doubt he's going to hit too much harder. So he's not hitting hard. The problem is that it just takes so long to get through all his life bars. That's been the problem. I can't remember the other one that was like this. There's been a few that's been like this. It's so nice seeing them hit for, you know, 4 mil, then 1.4 mil. Like, they actually kind of look like an LR now. Like, I've actually enjoyed a lot of the Prime Battle LRs in terms of, you know, what they've been doing. Like, the Goku's pretty good for what he is. The only problem is you have to put him, like, first slot. Freeze is really good. I think out of the Prime Battles, Freeze is the best one. The Trunks, I actually haven't tried the Trunks too much. But he seems pretty good from what I've used so far. Like, androids obviously are pretty amazing. Because then you have, what, Vegeta? You got Cell. There's the World Tournament ones. I wonder if they're going to do Easy Ace for them as well. I'd be curious to see what they do with, like, Piccolo. Since he was the first one. He's always been, like, a tank. But he hit like a wet noodle. Like, he has no offense whatsoever. But he was always just like a defensive unit. I would be curious to see what they do with him. If they did one for him. I feel like they should at some point. Is there anything special happening for Christmas in Dokkan Battle? Not that I know of. I haven't seen anything. At least not on JP's side. I don't know about Global. I think instead of Christmas, what they're doing is they're just getting ready for New Year's. I know they had talked about that Boo and Goku. I'm guessing that's coming out soon. I don't know when. Maybe next week. But then New Year's they usually do step-ups, which would be next week. So I don't think anything specifically is happening for Christmas. Like, maybe they give us some stuff for day of, which would have been today, I guess. I guess we would have already had it, wouldn't we? Like, it's Christmas Day over there now, right? How do you sell in the Danmachi game? Sell what? What are you trying to sell? Like, if you're talking about items, it depends on what you're trying to sell. Like, there's the shop. I think most of the time it would either be in the shop or when you go into your inventory. I think there was a space in there that you would go to. Like, it's been a little while because, like I said, I deleted the game. I never really had to sell stuff a lot of times. They're pretty generous when it came to like currency. So I don't know. It depends on what it is. One of the characters you don't need. Okay, so you can't sell characters. You can sell the bonds. Like when you get a dupe of a character, you get bonds. You can sell those, which it's not really selling. You trade them in for trade material. Yeah, see, he's barely hitting me for anything. Dang. Oh yeah, I saw in Dragon Ball Fighters, they're adding Lab Coat 21. I thought that was kind of interesting. I don't know how I feel about that. I guess that's cool for people that like 21. You can have two 21s on your squad now. I wonder how different. Well, I'm sure she's going to be different. It's still kind of odd. I know there were like people that were complaining about it, and then people counter-complaining about it. Sorry, I think I got a dip. My connection keeps cutting. Alright, man. That's cool. Thanks for joining anyway. Have a happy holidays, dude. No, but I know some people were complaining because they wanted a new character, which I could totally understand that. But what was weird about the counter-argument is that people were complaining to them that, you know, we got so many Gokus, y'all are just mad because it's not another Goku. I don't think that's the point. I think people just generally wanted to see a new character, not Goku or whatever. So like the counter argument didn't make any sense to me. Like most people, I think, were tired of all the Gokus, so it wasn't a knock on a second 21 per se. It was more a knock on, well, can there be a new character already? May you pull many LRs. Yo, it'd be hype if we did. Which also reminds me, y'all were talking about old time Dokkan 2015. So, the man, the myth, the legend himself, Beast Chan 23. The whole reason for me even being here, streaming Dokkan Battle, gifted me. He gifted me some Google Play credit. Granted, it's not able to be used for Dokkan Battle JP. Like, I can't use it for that, but I'll use it for something else. So we're gonna thank him and see if that present also helps give me luck when we do these summons in a little bit. See, this is how long this is taking. It's like 11:43. I think last I checked, it was like not even 11:10. We're barely halfway done. All because this dude is so tanky. Like, what the fuck? I am kind of mad at him now. Like, you're not hitting hard. You're just fucking wasting my time. That's literally what's happening here. Like, dude, can you just die? And then I'm gonna have to take away one of my harder hitters because he's gonna be less effective in about 4 more rounds. I could maybe go with more strength units, but the problem is, like, I don't think they hit that hard. Like, I was already using that 118, but she definitely wasn't hitting very hard. I have the 18 in Krillin. I don't know if they hit that much harder, though. I gotta remember not to put them turn 1. So I think they got buffs, but I think their buffs are after they super. I don't think it's start of turn. Oh, his LR Super 17 is way better than mine. I wonder if he has dupes in his. Mine only has 1. For anybody that's active in here, have y'all been watching any movies lately? I watched Spider-Man. I loved it. I watched Matrix. Not so much. I don't think Matrix was necessarily bad. Just wasn't great. Some of that might be nostalgia goggles, because I loved the Matrix trilogy. But it definitely didn't hold up comparable to the trilogy to me. I think that was the problem. I also finished watching Hawkeye. I thought Hawkeye overall was pretty good. I think it has the same issue that some of the other Marvel TV series have had, where it is slow start, then picks up as, you know, a good climax is in the middle. Like, the high point's in the middle of the series, and then the ending just kind of like, they don't stick the ending. They don't stick the landing. I feel like that's happened with a lot of this series that they've done. Overall, I enjoyed it though. Like, I liked it. Last episode was kind of eh. Especially considering how good I liked the 2 episodes before that. Like, that's happened with a lot of the other series. Like, Loki was like that, where started off slow, then picked up, then had high points, and then the last episode was like, what the fuck? I'm trying to think, what else did I watch recently? Oh, I watched that James Bond movie. What, No Time to Die? I thought it was alright. It was another one of those things where I thought it was okay. Like, I knew what they were trying to do with the movie. I don't know if I agree with how it was executed, but I guess it served its purpose, which is pretty much writing off Daniel Craig. About the reboot, or I don't know if they're gonna reboot the series. I think they're just recasting, but I don't know what their plan is moving forward. I think one thing that was kind of funny about it was like when Daniel Craig came on board, they talked about how it was a reboot. You know, it was Bond from his early days. But they kept the same M for the first few movies from Pierce Brosnan's James Bond, which obviously was not his early days, so that didn't really make too much sense. Especially after they killed her off and replaced her. It's like, continually, timeline-wise, that doesn't make sense. But it's whatever. Timeline, I guess, doesn't really matter to Hollywood. Let's do this. We're not gonna boot you. We might not finish this before midnight. If we don't finish this before midnight, we'll cut it short and go into the summons, because I want to do it to celebrate Christmas. So we're not even at 20. Let's see where we're at. $19. Alright, let's at least finish this stage. Because at 20, we're going to have to change the team anyway. Because we have to take off physical androids.
もっとじっくりやろうぜ。あっさり全滅させてしまったんじゃ、俺たちの楽しみはなくなってしまうんだぞ。
You know, one funny thing is when I pulled the LR Super 17, I didn't realize I pulled him. Because I totally wasn't going for him. I didn't pull him when they first came out. I pulled him later on. But it was still funny. Because I think I pulled him and I had no idea which 17 it was. I was like, which card is this? I thought I had pulled the AGL one, but I was like, wait, no, this is Tech. Which one is this? It's like, I think I had totally forgotten that they made an LR Super 17. Jordan Roby, hello and Merry Christmas to you too. Happy holidays. Thanks for joining the stream. We're about to see if Santa is going to give me a present on the banner. I thought I was going to finish this EZA in time, but we're not. It's almost midnight and I'm barely getting to stage 20. All because they gave this friggin' Gohan so much health. Like, I feel like it'd be different if this was hard. But the fact that it isn't is just annoying then. It's just me hitting like a training dummy, it feels like. Alright, so we finally hit 20. Let me see, do I have time? We'll do 20. We'll do one more stage. Burger Cheese Ryan, thank you for the follow. This EZA is very annoying. It is. And not for a good reason. Like, it'd be... If it was difficult in that they hit you hard, and you were having to figure out strategies and defense and all that, that'd be one thing. But this is not that way. This is just... There's a lot of life that you have to whittle away. And now we have to get rid of physical androids because they're at reduction. I'm already having to deal so much damage as it is. Let me see, who can we throw on here? I was thinking 13, but I think I'm gonna try Super 17. Let's he got his easy. Oh, I can't because I have the LR. I guess the LR is still better, right? Alright, we'll put 13. We'll try that. Please, Santa, give me LR Trunks and Gohan. I know, right? Come on, Santa. I've been mostly good this year. You know what? We're not going to activate. Let's see what happens if we don't activate. Still hitting for 3 mil, nice. I don't know if he gets another power up. I think maybe he does at 25. He's still only hitting 27k. Like, he does not hit hard at all in this EZA. It's just literally, hey, hit me forever because I have a million life bars. It's like literally just running a marathon for no reward. Like, it's just so annoying. Like, why are you making me do this? The only plus that I've had for doing this event is watching my free-to-play androids put in work. Like, it's fun being able to see them do 4 mil now. After, you know, the longest time watching them only do like 700k or 800k. Now I get to actually watch them do real damage. That to me has been the most fun thing about this. Alright, we're about a minute away. We're going to run a little over, but that's fine. We're almost there. Gohan's going to hit me for like no damage. Like what, 20k? 30k, okay, I see you. You've been bulking up a little bit there. Get that extra 10k damage. Damn it. I was hoping they would finish him off. Fine. Let's see what 13 does. I didn't see what he did last time. I'm hoping he does some decent damage now. I believe I got... Oh, that's not... Okay, well, maybe if he keeps doing double, that'll be worth it. Maybe. I don't know. I got my first Android 13, I think last year. I think last New Year's is when I first got him. Because I remember getting him on one of the step-ups. But anyhow, it is midnight here in Houston, Texas, which means it is now officially Christmas for me. So Merry Christmas to everybody. Hope you've had a good holiday so far. Hopefully y'all get all the presents that you want and everything. Santa should be either at your place delivering presents or on his way. In the meantime, we're going to see if Santa's delivering me anything here. We've got 3 multis to do. We're going to see if we can get the new LR, the Gohan, and the Trunks. That is what we're going for. Androids, I'm okay with getting androids too, because that would mean I rainbow them. They would be my last dupe to rainbow my androids. So I wouldn't mind that either. But we want the Gohan and Trunks. You know, in terms of these banners are usually really awful. This one isn't the worst I've seen. Well, I mean, the 17s are, and the 18s are. This 18 isn't terrible. The 16 is not bad. The Trunks is okay. This one, I think, just got an easy A recently and is alright. Did this Trunks? I think this Trunks got one too. Like, finally got one. That one's had one. And then you have the SRs. So it's not horrible. The only thing that's horrible is that these are blue coins instead of gold coins. Now, there's other LRs too. I am missing a few LRs, but mostly the newer ones. But I don't know if there's a chance of me getting those. I think if there's any non-featured LR that I might have a good shot at getting, I don't know if good shot, but maybe the Broly Trio. I'm still missing them. That would be one that I would like to get, because that's one I would never buy with coins. Like, they're so old now, I would never buy them with coins. So the only way for me to actually get that unit would have to be a lucky pull from one of these summons, probably. You were able to pull Super Saiyan God Goku and hit on the global. Nice, nice. That's one that's eluded me too. Although I did not summon on that banner when they came out. I had made up my mind not to at the time. But anyhow, that's enough stalling. Merry Christmas, everybody. Let's see if Santa's nice to me. We got 3 multis to go. We'll see what happens. We got no combo. So one of the problems that I think they still have is Goku still doesn't say shit. Which kind of sucks because that was one of the main indicators, as you could hear the voices. I really hate that they have not fixed that yet. Or get a lump of coal. Shut up, JT. Don't curse me with that. I wouldn't mind seeing Godku. Although we didn't get it here. But like a Godku animation, you know, multiple SSRs. There's more chances to possibly get an LR. This Goku is pretty good. This is the Godku, the Tech Godku. I have him rainbowed, I think, though. So that's not worth anything except more blue coins. A lot of SRs. I still really want LR Int, Rose, Goku Black. Yeah, he's the same batch with the Broly trio. And he was another unit that I wanted to get, but I wasn't going to spend coins on. When they first introduced version Z, they had a pack that you could buy where you could choose one of a select group of LRs, and he was one of them. Like, there were better LRs in that group, but since Rose was on there, he was one of the last ones that I wanted to get, and I went ahead and got him. So that's how I got my Rose, because I had not been able to pull him at all. That one was a dud. We get Kais. That's probably the best thing. The best thing about these summons, honestly, is the Kais. Because those blue coins, they haven't done the type banners anymore. They used to do the type banners where they had specific units that were buffers. Some of those units are pretty good, especially some that got, I don't know if all of them got EZAs, but some of them did, and they're pretty good, but they don't release them anymore. I don't know when was the last time they've released them. So I don't know what I'm supposed to do with the blue coins except buy Kais. I'm just going to hold on for now, and hopefully they bring back those banners and get those units. Yeah, that Gaku is pretty good. I have him rainbowed though, so that's unfortunately just going to do that. Oh, well, that's a combo. Maybe that's good luck. Well, it was no rainbow, and there was not too much else going. We will see. The free Kais. Yeah, like if they never bring back those type banners, I might buy Kais with it. Right now, I don't need them, so I'm just going to hold on to those blue coins for now. So we're in the middle of multi number 2. I think we're guaranteed like a featured card, but I mean, doesn't necessarily mean it's an LR. Yep, that's the featured, so meh. It just sucks that, you know, the featured cards are kind of garbage. Oh, we got 2 featured cards. Yay. So we got one more at the end. What's it gonna be? We get a fake out? Oh, we get a fake out. Oh! We do get an LR. Not featured. Bardock. Okay. You know, that's fine. That's not bad. So we got an LR. He got his EZA not too long ago. He's actually pretty nice. I don't have him rainbowed, so that's useful. I'm gonna take a screenshot of that. I think I have 2 dupes in mine. I think 2 dupes. The game runs slow? Yeah, mine kind of runs a little slow. Alright, well, we got one more multi. So far, I've had 2 LRs and 4 multis. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good percentage, to be honest. But we got one more. We'll see if there's one more gift from Santa. Let's go. We got Vegeta with 17 and 18. I don't know if that's gonna be anything. No, because he didn't change. If he went Super Saiyan, there was a shot it would have been a fusion, but it's not. I think usually he has to be with Trunks. What's up, Angel? We got one LR, but it wasn't the new one. That's our featured. But we didn't get a combo, so I don't like, well, I don't know. Is 17, 18 a combo? Merry Christmas, still one more hour for you. Let me see if Santa is going to give me one more present or not. Nope. It's going to give me a grade 8 Raditz. For real? For real? Raditz? Raditz, of all things? Jesus. Oh well. We got one LR. That was our present. So it wasn't all coal. Not bad. Not bad. We will take it. Androids would have been better because that means I would have been able to rainbow them. But we'll take the Bardock. That'll be our second path, actually. Okay. Actually, that's good. That's good. 2 paths is great. We will definitely take that. Give me some additional. Give me some crits. Give me more crits. I give him a gold. What do I want to do for gold? It's crit and attack. Additional in health. I could do level 5 crit, level 5 additional. Or I could do level 4 crit with some dodge. I don't have any crit and additional. Crit and additional would be nice, but I don't have any of those. Maybe the level 4... Okay, so I have level 4 crit and dodge, or level 4 additional and dodge. What do y'all think? I think I'm gonna go with one of those two. I'm gonna summon and see what happens. Alright, man, good luck. I hear all the EZA events would be out. Is that true? Are you talking about for the Z update? The Z update, yeah. Pretty much all of them are out. I don't know if they're still out now. Did your summon? You got Int Kaba, didn't have him, so I'll take it. Yeah, anytime you can get a new unit, I think that's good. Especially on these banners. I think I want to go with... I think I want to go with crit. I'm going to go with crit and dodge. He only gets 2 dodge? Okay. I didn't realize there's only 2 dodge, but that's fine. Whatever. And go ahead and reverse him back. I was totally not expecting to get a Bardock out of it. But I will take it. So 5 multis, 2 LRs. I think it's not bad. Going to bed. Alright, dude. Thanks for popping in the stream. Merry Christmas to you too. Alright. Let's collect our coins. And our Kais. I'm more excited for the Kais than I am the coins. Let's go over here. Collect this. And what else? What are we missing here? Oh, yeah, because I finished her. I didn't work on the Android 16 yet. At some point, I guess I will. Alright, let's go ahead and finish up the EZA for Gohan, and then we'll call it a stream. I think I have like 9 or 10 more to go. I don't know if I'm feeling 13. 13 didn't feel like he was doing much. What if I put the other cell? Will it let me put tech cell on here? No, it won't. Darn. I was thinking about seeing what tech cell would do. I'm gonna try this cell. I just want someone to do more damage. Cause like he's not hitting hard. That hasn't been the problem this whole time. The problem has been killing him. That's been the major problem. '21's been really good. AGL androids has been really good. Okay, so I really want to see what cells do. Well, this is gonna be ass backwards, but fine. I want to see how well Tech Cell does here. Strength Cell does all right. Yeah, he's about the same as the others in terms of damage. 1.5 normal. I think he crits for a decent amount. What's up, Exposed? How you doing? Happy holidays. I'm sure it's already Christmas over there. $1.3 crit. I guess that's alright. That's good. Hope you're having a good holidays. We're just trying to finish up this easy A. Because I need to jump back on Genshin. Actually, I should have did my Genshin shit before I started streaming. I totally forgot about that. I need to do my dailies. Maybe I'll jump on and stream Genshin. Since I'm already streaming. I'll probably do that after I finish it. I'm gonna do the easy A and then end stream and then set up for Genshin and probably come back. Did I fuck that up? I think I did. Yeah, I fucked that up. It's fine. You should be, I think you should be dead. It's Christmas Day, about 6 a.m. Nearly finished work. Oh shit, you're a night shift guy? That sucks. I was like that when I used to work at the airport. Since I was single, I was the holidays shift guy. You know, you don't have family. You can work on the holidays. You know, not like I don't have other family, but you know what, that's fine. Okay, Cell is not working out. We're getting rid of Cell. That was terrible. Not only did he not hit hard, he got hit pretty hard. He got hit for 100k, what the fuck? Although we do get to see transformed 21. So that's cool. 21's been pretty much the MVP of this EZA so far, I think. If it's not her, it's AGO Androids. So AGO Androids is usually double super ring, and they're doing 4 mil and then 4 mil and then 1.5 mil. So they're doing about 5.5 to 6 mil every time out. Okay, y'all are terrible. We're gonna review. Let's bring back 13. I think 13 is probably my best bet. I could try, well, okay. We'll try this real quick. There is another 18 that I can try. We can try 18 and Krillin. See how they do. Yeah, fuck it. We'll see how they do. See if they're any better. They can't be any worse than Cell, I think. Like, the problem I had with that LR Cell is that he was only hitting for about 1.5 critting. Like, he was critting for that much. Like, to me, that's kind of garbage. That and taking 100k, that was a big nah. That was a big I'm done with you. See, because that's a big difference with these other ones. Like, if you're hitting for about a mil or so, that's okay. But you can't be taking 100k damage.
あっさり全滅させてしまったんじゃ俺たちの楽しみはなくなってしまうんだぞ
If he was doing like 4 mil damage and taking 100k, that's at least... I'll take the trade-off. But he's not hitting hard, and he's getting hit hard. Nah, that's too many negatives for me. Alright, let's see. I'm not feeling it. I don't think this is gonna do enough. Oh, actually, that was okay. Granted, she's type advantage, but that's more than the other one was doing. And the funny thing is, this one's still at SA10. I didn't raise this one at 15. The other one's probably hitting for about 1 mil now that I raised it from 10 to 14. But I don't think it's going to be a lot more. Like right now, I don't know if I would replace anybody. Like most everybody here is doing at least 1 mil damage. And I don't think anybody here currently is lacking on defense. Yeah, that's not bad. That's okay. Alright, so... 7 more rounds to go. We're only on 23. Like, I think my biggest issue with this is that it just feels like it's a slog. Like, I haven't been in danger of losing any of these stages. It's just how long it takes me to get through them. I technically don't need to be doing the active skill, to be honest. I was hoping... I forgot if it buffed at all, but it looks like it's just a Ghost Usher. I thought for some reason it also buffed, but apparently it does not. So I think I'm going to stop using it. Merry Christmas to you too, Hunter. Probably won't kill this round unless I get some double supers. Which we did not. Oh my god. You could have just finished him off right there. Why couldn't you do that for me? End my misery. At this rate, it's gonna be 1 a.m. I think by the time I finish this. It's already 12:30. Fucking hell. Would you die already? Holy shit. Okay, scratch streaming. Scratch streaming Genshin. I'm not gonna have time to sit there, set up and everything. At the rate this is going, I need this to end already. Holy shit. I should have just fucking started with this. I didn't realize this was gonna be so annoying. If I knew that, yeah, I should have fucking started with this one. So I think if I had started with this Easy A, I might have been done by midnight if I started right away with this one. I just didn't realize it was going to be this annoying. Oh yeah, so it's Christmas now. I'll definitely be meeting up with my family later. I already gave them their presents, so they can open it up in the morning when they wake up. I'm not going to be up. I'm going to be sleeping. I'll just go over there later. Kind of curious to see what they got me. I mean, I didn't really ask for anything. I usually buy my own gifts. Or, not buy my own gifts. I'm very hard to shop for, because I'm the type of person that if I see something, I don't ask for it. I usually just buy it myself. And that's happened multiple times, where my sister bought something for me for Christmas, and it turned out that I had already bought it for myself. That's happened a lot of times. So, they usually just give me money or gift cards now, because they know that I end up usually buying stuff for myself. But we'll see. There's some things that I didn't buy because I thought maybe they'll buy it. Like last year, my sister got me that Super Mario Game & Watch. I know they have that Zelda one that's out. I'm thinking maybe they might have bought that for me. I'm just assuming. If not, I'll just buy it later. I figure it's one of those things where it's like, if they got it for me, that's cool. If not, I'll go get it. Because like the Mario one, I liked the idea of it, but I didn't really particularly want to buy it. So them buying it for me was kind of cool. I was like, alright, yeah, that's a cool gift. The Zelda one seems a lot better. Like, that kind of makes a lot more sense for it to be on that. But we'll see. I just bought myself a keyboard. I bought myself a small form keyboard without the number pad. I'm starting to run out of space on my desk, and I know I don't really use the number pad that often. So I'm going to try out this keyboard and see how I like it. A lot of my friends are into keyboards, like custom keyboards, custom keys, and all that stuff. I don't know if I want to get into that kind of fad. That shit's expensive. But I do like seeing some of the stuff that they do, so I mean, this is more of a starter keyboard for something like that. I don't know if I particularly want to get into that though, but we'll see. I'll see how much I like this keyboard, if I like just in general the style of it. Because like, I don't really use smaller keyboards in general, but I feel like it'd be better for my desk and for streaming and stuff like that. I like there to be more space up here. Because right now I have a hard time juggling with the mic my current keyboard and mouse and everything, because this is a pretty small desk that I have. It's not like modern, bigger style regular desk. This is some fucking small ass IKEA desk. But we'll see. That's probably going to come in sometime next week because I just ordered it. One thing I got recently that I can't wait to mess around with is this Pikachu Nano Block. It's just this little mini Lego thing. Nano blocks have been in Japan for a while, and I've seen them in like the little Japanese stores. But the ones that we have here are usually generic. I saw this one at Barnes and Noble, so I was pretty happy to see it. We have a shop called Box Lunch, and they actually had a nano block of Rengoku from Demon Slayer. I was thinking about getting that, but I think the characters look kind of weird. Like Pokemon, I think is fine. And like they have in the Japanese store that had the nano blocks, they were like generic vehicles and stuff like that. Some of those are kind of cool, but probably not for the most part, I guess. Not for like what I was looking for. So I was happy to see this Pikachu one. I think they had a Charmander one also, but I didn't want to get that. Pikachu's my main anyway. Who got hit? Someone got hit really hard. I totally didn't pay attention. Someone got hit. Someone got smoked. Who got smoked? Oh, one other thing that I got recently. I don't know if you can see it. It's the Street Fighter, the movie, Blu-ray. I already have it on Blu-ray, but like this is a special steelbook edition. I don't know if there's anything new in it, like documentary-wise or whatever. I think it's mostly the same stuff. I don't know if there's anything new. Let's see. It says new interviews and new featurettes. I don't know if it's necessarily new or not. Interviews maybe. Like it may be current interviews with like cast and crew and stuff like that. Featurettes, I don't think there's too much more new that they can do. The coolest thing about it though is that, so the box art is really cool. You know, they had like front art, the back art is pretty nice. And then inside, besides the Blu-ray, is a bison dollar. This was what sold me. This is like the coolest thing. It came with a bison dollar. It comes with the envelope and it comes in there. This is like the main reason why I bought this thing. It was because it came with a fucking bison dollar. I know what you're gonna say. This dude really spent money for a scrap of paper. And yes, I did. The fucking bison dollar. It was pretty cool to me. Like, memorabilia wise, yeah, that's the whole reason why I bought this thing. Cause I have this movie on like almost every medium. I've got the original DVD, I've got the original Blu-ray that came out, and now this one. I don't have the VHS. I don't know if I want to try to find my way to get, like, I know I could get it. There's two other mediums that I could try to get it on, which was VHS and Laserdisc. So I'm pretty sure there's a Laserdisc of it. This was back in like the 90s. Alright, 5 more to go. Let's see if we can power through this. I just finished my Dr. Pepper. The other thing I have to do too is I still have Gundam models I need to build. Kind of feel bad. Like one of my friends, he gave me a kind of nice Gundam like years ago. And I just never had time to go out and build it. I don't think I have time anytime soon though. Oh, I just realized I brought a friend fucking physical. He's not gonna do any damage, probably. Let's see how much damage he does. If he does decent damage, I might bring mine back. Cause like mine has 3 paths. It's almost as strong as any other one. Any other physical androids out there. Alright, so let's see. They have a big reduction on them. No, that's so bad. Defense, they're gonna be fine, because they don't reduce defense, but... Wow, 200k. That... Wow. Yeah, no, I'm not bringing mine. Holy shit. I knew they were getting reduced. Like, I already knew that, but holy shit, I didn't realize it was going to be that bad. 80% reduction, though. I mean, it makes sense. It's just still shocking to see. Meanwhile, you got these androids. .8 and nearly 1. Winding this one down. I'm wondering who would do more damage, the tech or the AGL? I think I'm okay with what I have right now, though. We just have to make sure we're not picking in physical androids lead. 21 is definitely preferred. 21's definitely hitting probably the most out of anybody. Especially now. Because it's looking like AGO androids are starting to get reduction. Or, not reduction, but like the defense boost is starting to catch up to them a little bit. Because earlier they were hitting for like over 4 mil crit. So the regular was about 3.2. Now it looks like the regular is about 1.8. So I'm guessing the crit's going to be somewhere around 2.5. Okay, if this doesn't crit, it should be about 1.8. Oh, it did crit. Okay. Nice. Not bad, not bad. Okay, now I'm getting crits. That's good. Dang. Give me all the crits. Let's go. If I don't want to get hit, then I do this. Free Ghost Usher.
慌てるなよ。もっとじっくりやろうぜ。あっさり全滅させてしまったんじゃ、俺たちの楽しみはなくなってしまうんだぞ。
I'm gonna have to try them on like Super Battle Road. But I feel like they're gonna be so good on Super Battle Road. I mean, free Ghost Usher. That shit's tight. There you go, Cell. Let's go with that. Perfect. Nice. Alright. About to finish this one up. And then we'll be on 28. Finally done with that one. So now we're going on to 28. Should be about 3 more to go. And hopefully I'll never have to see this again. Okay, we can't use physical androids, because we're just gonna fucking not do anything. In case you didn't see what happened last time, when we used physical androids, they did 200k damage on their 18 key. 80% reduction is no joke. Holy shit. I nearly cried when I saw that. I was like, holy shit, are you kidding me? That was insane to me. I'm like, holy shit. 200k damage. And no telling what Int Cell would have done, since he would have been type disadvantage. I could only imagine. Probably sitting there doing like less than 100k. That would have been so sad. Yeah, 21, especially if you're able to use a friend's 21 as well, that's definitely the way to go. This 18's been okay. Free-to-play androids was carrying for a while. Now they've kind of taken a back seat to 21. In the middle, like from the beginning to the middle section though, free-to-play androids was right up there with 21 and even outdoing 21 for a while. Now, if they crit, they're doing good. Like, if they crit, they're still hitting for 4 mil, but the regular non-crit is definitely not as high as it used to be. Let's see if they crit. See, that's good. Cell actually kind of disappoints me a little bit. He hasn't been quite as good, but then again, he's a stacker and he doesn't have time to stack. So that's part of the issue. But he's type advantage, so that's fine. He still gets tagged up a little worse than the others, but it's not bad. Like I think normal attacks do about 6-7k. He eats a super for about double what 21 does, but 21 eats a super for like 30k. So he eats super for about 60k. Not too bad. Like the most Gohan's hit me for is 100k on a super, and like that's it. That's the most damage he's done to me. And that was on LR Tech Cell, the first form Prime Battle. Oh, I guess, is that Prime Battle? I guess that is a Prime Battle, but that's the only time he's actually hit me for decent damage. No, I want to keep them. Let's do that. And that. Maybe I should have moved to Cell, but that's fine. Oh, he actually crit that time. Oh, and you got additional super? Let's go. Cell. Finally putting in some work. I kind of needed to move the androids anyway. Androids need to be paired up with the other androids to really, really get full damage. See, because I'm short about 1 million on the 18 key. Yeah, if they were paired up with the other androids, that would have been a lot better. Yeah, we'll hold him. Two more to go. That reminds me, there's a couple Android 21 figures that I've seen over the past year. I kind of want to get them, but then I keep talking myself out of it. Like, there's a really nice prize figure of her that I keep seeing pop up, but obviously it's a lot more than when it came out. Like, I think I've been seeing it for about $50. which is not a terrible price for it because it's a good size figure. But I can't bring myself to pull the trigger on it. And then the other one is they have a Dragon Ball Gals figure of her. They have one of both versions. They have one of her in, you know, the Boo form, and then they have one of her in the lab coat. The lab coat, you would think would be better, but she looks kind of funny. Like, it looks like her head is too small. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, it doesn't look quite right. Whereas the Boo form of her looks great. Like, it looks perfect. But, like, for some reason, the lab coat version, like, they made her head too small. Like, it looks funny. I'm kind of waiting to see if they put them on sale. Like, the one website that I go to look at figures, they've had them in stock for a while. Like, I think they're still in stock, so I'm waiting to see if they put them on clearance at some point, because it's been almost a year, or a little over a year since they've been out. The only problem is shipping from Japan sucks right now. Like, it's still expensive as shit. I haven't really bought figures from Japan because of that. Like, I bought some figures, but not from Japan. Like, I found some resellers in the US, so when I buy them, you know, I'm not paying $50 or more on shipping. I'm paying a little bit per figure, but it's still net cost is still lower. Like, the only way it'd be worth it is if I'm ordering like a crap ton of figures, and I haven't done that in a long time. I do have a number of figures ordered for next year, but I haven't decided if I'm going to go through with it. It's a lot of figures, but they're kind of spaced out, so it wouldn't be too bad buying them. But the problem would be shipping. That's the one thing I gotta look and see how much it's gonna cost. Because if it's gonna cost way too much, then I don't know if I'm gonna do it. Or at least I have to see if I can group them together. Because normally with this website, it's Hobby Link Japan is the website I usually go to order figures. They're usually one of the better priced ones. Like, they're not super high like a lot of the sites. The only problem is, you know, you're shipping from Japan. So right now shipping is pretty high from Japan. The main ways to circumvent that is to order a lot of figures so that you can combine shipping. Like, you know, $50 for one figure is a lot. $50 or $60 for multiple figures, like four or five figures, is not as bad. But I need to see if I can find figures around the same time gap. Like, right now I don't think I have everything all in one place. Like, they're all over the calendar, so that's going to be an issue. If they were all within like 2 months of each other, that'd be fine, and then I could actually do the combined shipping. Unfortunately, it's not shaping out that way. It's looking like I got them spread out all over the place. So I'm going to have to see how the first batch goes. And then I'm either going to have to cut down my list or really think about which ones I want and which ones I don't want. And I think we're done, finally. That should be 30. Yep, that's 30. We are done. Screw this EZA. Holy shit. This EZA took so long. And it wasn't really hard. It was just he's so tanky. That's the... Like, he didn't hit hard, really. Like, if you have an androids category, and there's quite a few of them, just make sure you have strength type units. Like even the free-to-play ones are effective. Like you saw, I was using the 18. You can find a friend 21. That'd be great if you don't have your own. Strength cell works out fine. Like you want as many strength units as possible, I think, is probably your best bet. Some of the other androids, as long as they're not int or physical, because they get hit hard or they get nerfed pretty hard damage wise, so you don't want to take them, especially not int cell. Physical androids gets their damage nerfed pretty bad too. Maybe both free-to-play 18s would be fine. I didn't try mine after I upped her SA. She was at SA 10. I have her up to 14. Maybe she would do more damage now. My 18 in Krillin is only SA 10, so maybe at SA 15 she would do even more damage. But 21's a must. She does the most damage out of those groups. The free-to-play androids is really good. If you compare free-to-play androids, if you happen to have the tech androids, that'd be great. I think they're okay with another 18 or 17 as well. But that boosts their damage up a lot if you happen to have them. But otherwise, that's about it. Like, damage-wise, you shouldn't be hit that bad. He doesn't seem to hit super hard. It's just a matter of hitting him enough to kill him because he has like so much damn life. But anyhow, that is going to be it for me. Thank you everybody for joining me. Merry Christmas to everybody. Hopefully y'all have a good one as well. Hopefully you get everything you want for Christmas. If I don't see you by New Year's, have a happy New Year as well. Wish everyone good health, good luck, and everything heading into the new year. Let's see. We are going to host Ho Factor. My boy is playing some Animal Crossing. I'll wait till this ad runs out and raid him real quick. Raid channel. Raid Ho Factor. Start the raid. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, everybody. Thanks for joining me. See y'all later.